I had 64 fresh torches on me, and not one of them survived. That is ridiculous. They shouldn't be able to destroy drops. There's something for the if the dude who makes this mod ever watches this video, they shouldn't be able to destroy drops. That is ridiculous. Makes the game really, really unfair and frustrating to play. Just destroys the entire section. I was tempted to stay on it and try and kill that stupid thing, but no. Really frustrated now. So frustrated I want to go and play Call of Duty. Speaking of which, I played Modern Warfare 2 last night. Still as frustrating as ever. In fact, more frustrating because all there is now is sniper lobbies and YouTubers, snipers, and knifers. That's all there is. I did vow I'd never play that game again, but I was kind of bored. Annoyed. So I played it. Made myself more annoyed. It's amazing how what can destroy the human mood. I think the Mario thing will be coming in a few episodes. Maybe not this session because I really want to end it right now, but I won't because I want to get something done. Maybe the next session, so probably around part 30 something, I'll get that Mario all completed. Then whenever I get annoyed, I can just look at that and be all, yay, Mario. And it's not Mario, it's Mario. As we don't have any things where I can kill these things, a miniature horse, stupid miniature horse. Go and kill these cows. We need the leather. Kill that fox too. It's almost midday about. Stupid. God. Die, you stupid fox. And for food, let's go and kill this bear. They drop food. Oh, you're shaking my head at me? Oh, what are you? Who do you think you are? Yogi Bear. Smarter than the average bear right there, yeah? Yeah? You're not smarter than a sword. Yeah, he drops... the thing Homer Simpson ate. On the episode where he was gonna die, but he didn't. But, I forget what the fish is called. But when you cook it, it turns into sushi in the picture, which is quite amusing. I'm really, really frustrated right now. At least my furnace didn't blow up. Furnaces seem to be a pretty sturdy bit of kit. I mean, in my other world, the world that I showed off in my tour, that's made out of. I'm not sure if the castle was on there, but I have a castle on that bit, on that world, and that was made out of cobble. And a fire ogre came and like attacked it, and it annihilated the back section where all my furnaces and stuff were, or are. But everything but the furnaces got destroyed, which I thought was quite interesting, that furnaces are that strong. I mean, they're lost, because I suppose they are made up of cobblestone, but cobblestone isn't really that strong. It's one block away from the entrance and one at the back end. Alright, let's start making a kitchen. Alright, a smelting room. Oh shit. Sorry, my foot's gone all dead and I can't move it. I'll build this way. 2 in. Lights up. Cut away this bit. Torch. Torch. 3 high ceiling, but technically sure one higher so we can put cobble up there. And we take it across. 2. Oh, okay, another 1. I'll have the cobble on that wall. wonder if you guys can hear this. Whoa. Okay.
Sharp. An orange bloke.
I'm going to test that in the editing, see if I can hear that. Probably can. I've got Windows sounds enabled, I believe. Movies. Record Windows sound. So you probably guys would have heard an excerpt, or an extract, forgive me, from a TV series, an English TV series called Sharp, which is about a soldier that gets promoted to lieutenant by saving Wellington's life, or General Arthur Wellesley, before it was, I suppose you could say, promoted to Lord Wellington. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's a really good show. It's set in the Napoleonic Wars. It's a really, really cool show. I tend to watch every now and again just because I enjoy those sort of old type guns, but Sharp is part of the first rifle regiment of the British Army. And rifles back then were looked upon as just like, I don't know, like they weren't thought after as like a proper gun because they couldn't, when they volleyed, because back then it was just muskets, and muskets, as you probably don't know, are incredibly inaccurate. We'll take it to that coal. Incredibly inaccurate piece of kit, and they're basically just volley fire. So we have like a line of troops, say like 50 guys all lined up, and they fire at once. And now the other 50 guys that are trying to fire at you, it lasts forever. But what riflemen were, there was actually a real regiment. They used the Baker rifle for those of you who want to go and research it. They used the Baker rifle, which was the first or second rifle ever, or something like that. And what the difference between a musket and a rifle is, that's so correct, yeah, is that rifles have something called rifling in them. I know that sounds incredibly descriptive, but rifling is if you look inside of a modern day gun right now, it'll have rifling in the barrel, which is like grooves, twisted, like a corkscrew shape, all along the barrel. And what that does is it makes the bullet spin, and if those of you who play American football, you guys have to learn this, and I think rugby as well if you're English, or cricket, in fact, that might work. When something spins, it's more accurate, because it's, like, I can't bother remembering the physics and such behind it, but so when something's spinning, it's more accurate. So what this, I think it was a religious man, like a church dude or whatever, vicar. I think he came up with it. It spins the bullet. Of course, bullets back then weren't technically bullets; they were just balls lead balls that would fire. It's nighttime. Oh, try and get me through my too thick wall, huh? It just spins it, so it's more accurate. And what riflemen were, they're basically the snipers. Excuse me, of the army. Like, they would work in packs of 2. Well, they'd work in their, like, respective, in the regiment, but, they would work, in pairs. I hear something, that's a chicken. They work in pairs, and those pairs were, like, they had a spotter and a sniper. I'll just use Monday terms. A spotter and a sniper. And that's how they worked. They worked like a Monday spotter and sniper. It's really interesting to read about and learn, but they were like sent off into scouting missions and things that can take off like important people. Like the standard distance, I believe, was 200 yards. Oh, look, all those trees have grown. If you look on the map, about 200 yards. And what rifleman? No, 100 yards. That's an effective range for a musket, I believe. It's a smooth ball, which means it has no rifling. It's just like a cannon. It has an old style cannon, I should say. It's just smooth, complete smooth, and it'll just like fire. It's just the tube so that all the gases won't explode in the dude's faces using it. But, and, whatever. And it would just go anywhere. Like, whatever direction you're facing, that's where it would about go. Like, generally. But what rifles were, they could hit targets from way further back, so they could like take out French columns that were heading towards. They could take out the officers on the French columns, so the French would just run instead of standing and fighting. My torch in there, which is a really interesting aspect. Where there's no one else using rifles because they weren't deemed proper soldiering or whatever. But now everything uses rifling, even pistols. Pistols use rifling, cannons use rifling. It's a really interesting development. But that's my little explanation what Sharp is. You guys should just go and watch it. Turn it or whatever. Just go and watch it. Watch well, the last episode is the last episode, like the first season or whatever, was called Sharp's Waterloo, which is the one I'm watching at the minute. I've seen it before, but it's always interesting to go back and watch. But recently they've put out some on ITV for you English people, or Scottish or whatever. But you Americans will be able to see that, so you might as well just turn the old season. I think it was late 80s or early 90s, definitely. And I have no picks. Let's go and place down that workbench. Make one, actually. And it's just really interesting. It starred Sean Bean, which is a really cool dude. And fits the part perfect. I had picked that. Never mind. And Dargar O'Malley, something like that. I forget his name. He plays Patrick Harper, which is the sergeant for Sharp. It's really interesting. Sharp gets back in those days. If you got raised, it was back when everything all the officers were only gentlemen, and the only way to be an officer was to be rich, and you have to buy your way in and stuff. But Sharp, because he saved Wellington's life against 3 French cavalry who charged him, I don't know that bit, but he gave him a field commission, which means he promoted him to an officer rank out in the field. He's promoted to his first lieutenant, and then he did certain things and got promoted from there. And by the end of it, he's a lieutenant colonel, I believe. Yeah, lieutenant colonel. Okay, let's put it first down here. We'll make this our storage room, so let's put the chest down. We'll just put everything in this room. And every officer that meets him is really disgusted at the fact, especially someone called Sir Henry, which he loses the king's colours the first time we meet him. So no one really likes him. No one liked him in the first place because he was from a place called Horse Guards, which were like the command. I don't know why let's make another one. Oh, so we got an even number of 4 now. And he was suspected to be there. Oh, that's subconscious. To be there to like judge Wellesley and stuff. And see if he's doing well or whatever. Which pretty cool. Okay, as I'm lazy, I'm just gonna go. Crap. How do I make it? Maybe it's smooth stone. Alright, let's go and fire through these. I don't care what you're doing out there. You don't sound very nice. You need to. Ah, you want to fight me, do you? Oh, and not only was Sharp a Johnny Jump Up, as they called him, his mother was also a bit of a whore, and he was born out of wedlock, which makes him more popular to them, obviously. Really like that. But I think that's enough about Sharp. For now, anyway. And it is becoming day. Woot. Let's go and before we go out and fight, let's go and place some stuff down first. Okay.